Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a quick, short, hopefully helpful video for some of you guys if you're new to meal planning. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Daisy. My hubby and I live in the Bay Area in California. We're both self-employed. We both have our own businesses, and in this channel I like to share about our budget and money organization stuff. So I am not a veteran when it comes to meal planning. I've always struggled with it. I think it's because cooking is not my favorite thing to do. So and neither is just meal planning, I guess, in general. I've really tried over the years to kind of build this habit, and it still hasn't stuck. So, but because my income is a little lower these days, and so essentially I have been consistent in meal planning, I think, for the whole month of January. We should just say that. And so today I wanted to share 3 tips. If you're new to meal planning, if you find it overwhelming, just like I do still, I think these 3 tips is what has helped me. Again, I'm not like an expert on this. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I feel like if you take at least 2 out of these 3 tips, it will help you ease into more meal planning, just like it's helping me, because I'm still not, really good at it. I think I've seen so many videos out there where they're just so on top of it. And I'm like, sometimes it's happened where I meal plan for a whole week, and by like day 4, it just, something happens and I fall off the wagon. So anyways, I hope these 3 tips are helpful. So this little sheet here is a freebie from the Budget Mom. I've been subscribed to her email list for about, I think, almost 3 years now, when I purchased her Budget by Paycheck printable a couple years ago. And her newsletter is awesome. She provides a lot of information, a lot of good tips, and she usually provides a freebie. So this is one of them. I've been subscribed for 3 years, so I've collected a couple meal plan ones. And so I just grabbed this one, tested it out to see if it worked. It's a little tight on the shopping list here, but it does the job for now. So if you're interested, go sign up for her email list. She does a lot of freebies and they're cute. So that's that. So moving on to the 3 tips. Tip number 1, and I wrote it down for you guys, is, I know it's not for everyone, not for every family, but the first thing that I implemented in our meal planning is doing the same breakfast every single day. So if you look at my list here, I have oatmeal every single day. So that's the breakfast we have been able to implement in our lives. I'm not such a picky eater, so it was easy for me. Hubby, on the other hand, it took him a little while. And it just took, time, and I tried different variations, and eventually it finally stuck, and now he's used to it. So oatmeal for us is easy, and not only is it easy cleanup, and I think that just makes it even better. So we have oatmeal every day. We've been doing this probably for the last 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. And so that breakfast, I have it down. They're the same ingredients. It's usually oatmeal, some sort of liquid, so dairy, oat milk, almond milk type of berries, any type of berry / bananas, and a nut. And then optional, I use a protein powder because I struggle getting my protein in every day. And then for the hubby, I do cinnamon powder. So that is huge. I think if you are struggling with meal planning, having breakfast, the same breakfast every day helps. And you can make your oatmeal different every single day, you know, change 1 or 2 ingredients. And you can also meal prep. You know, I've seen a lot of videos on refrigerated oatmeal that they do throughout the week, but we don't really like that style. We like it freshly made every morning. So, and it's easy, it's quick, it's not a big deal for us. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is have breakfast meals for lunch or dinner. And in our case, it's eggs. Luckily, hubby's favorite food are eggs. I love eggs too. So we tend to have eggs a lot throughout the week. And so here I have it planned, not necessarily, so 1, 2, 3 times this week. I cook it differently each time. I have different ingredients that go with it each time. So maybe I'll do it as an egg toast one day I'll do it scrambled with vegetables, another day maybe like egg sandwich type with turkey bacon, etc. So eggs, for us, we like to do for lunch or dinner. It doesn't only have to be eggs, you know, you could do pancakes for lunch or dinner, French toast, but in our case, eggs has really helped not only to provide protein, which is important, but also a carton of eggs, so 12 eggs, plus, which I know is not cheap these days anymore, but in our situation, a carton of 12 plus a little carton of egg whites. So I usually use like 2 eggs plus egg whites for, you know, the hubby and I. That lasts us for an entire week, up to probably 5 to 6 meals that week. It's much more affordable for us versus having to buy a meat or seafood protein. So that is tip number 2. If you can do that, eggs is a huge budget friendly. And the last tip that I have is try to plan only 2 to 3 days out. So here I used the whole sheet, you know, I kind of outlined what I plan, but what I've found, and so this is kind of, I'm testing it out to see if I can do this whole week just as planned. But in the previous weeks, what has worked for me, and it does involve having to go maybe to the grocery store more than once a week, but I find that it reduces food waste. So if you can plan like 2 to 3 days out, then it might not seem so overwhelming. So, and then once you get to those 2 to 3 days, you'll just plan for the next 2 and 3 days. And then eventually it'll cover the whole week. You might have to go to the grocery store twice. So I don't know if your grocery store is too far away, it might not make sense, but that has really helped a lot in reducing the food waste, because Lord knows that we shouldn't be wasting any food. Not only is it just not good, but it's also not good for the budget as well. So those are the 3 tips. Sorry. If you have any questions, comments, other tips for beginners, meal plan beginners, please share them down below. Honestly, if you implement at least this one, maybe for me, it really was a life changer, game changer, because I have this down. I know all the ingredients. It's easy. It's easy for me. So, but that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this quick video, and I will see you guys or talk to you guys in the next video. Until then, bye.